In this video, we're unboxing the Aeronautica Imperialis, Adeptus Astartes, Thunderhawk Gunship.
Scifiwargamers.
Greetings, hobby fans. My name's Marcel, and it's my mission to help you explore the hobby. So it's been a long time coming, and I think we've heard about this kit for a few years now, the plastic Thunderhawk Gunship. But, however, it didn't end up being 40k scale, did it? It ended up being Aeronautica Imperialis scale. So we're going to do a little unboxing for you to see what this kit looks like inside. Okay, so here we have the Aeronautica Imperialis Thunderhawk Gunship for the Adeptus Astartes, but the first thing we're going to do is take this cellophane wrap off. Some of the tightest wrap I think I've ever seen. Like this. Get rid of that. Okay, so there you go. There is your Thunderhawk Gunship. We'll see if we can zoom in a touch. And you can see it has a nice Salamander's gunship on the front of the box there. Aeronautica Imperialis logo here. On this side of the box there's some gumph. Titles on this side of the box. This side of the box is more gumph. It says down here, made in UK at 1:10 AM. So someone was working the night shift when they made this either box or miniature. Front of a couple of Thunderhawks on the side there, and on the back of the box we can see the miniature itself, the Space Marine Squadron transfer sheet that's included, the Deliverance Through Flame, the Thunderhawk Gunship of the Salamanders there, and of course Skyfire, that well-known White Scars Thunderhawk Gunship. I do wonder if they've called it Skyfire, as it looks a little bit like Skyfire from the G1 Transformers cartoon, the colour scheme in particularly, which was a version of Jetfire. So any of you Transformers experts in the comments, let me know if you agree with that one. So let's open this box up and have a look inside. We have our typical tight flap here. What do we have? There is a big instruction manual. Some sprues. Some more sprues. A couple of flying stands. Not convinced these will be big enough. Have a little tip. There is our Aeronautica Imperialis base. And of course the Space Marine Squadron transfer sheet. So the box is now empty, we'll just make sure, and now we can have a look at these individual parts. Okay, so first up is the transfer sheet. Let's see if we can zoom in on that for you. Do apologise, we have a little glare today. So there you go, that is the transfer sheet, and on here we have multiple numerics over here, some White Scars logos I assume over here, and your typical chapter logos. Wow, we even have Deathstrike or Rainbow Warriors logos here. Some of the Star Phantoms, is that? Ultramarines, Space Wolves, Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Salamanders, Random Astartes, and some smaller versions down here. But what really surprises me is these winged lightning bolts potentially being Rainbow Warriors or Deathstrike. Maybe they're supposed to be White Scars. I don't know. You tell me. What do you guys think? So we also have the two flying stands. One long and one short. Not much to say about these guys. We have our typical Aeronautica Imperialis flying stand, and we can see that these things spin. I don't know if this is standard or bigger than your normal one. I don't have one to hand, which is a shame. I'll have to go and get those for the comparison video in the review after we've done this unboxing. There you go. What does that say on there? I don't know if you can make that out. Games Workshop 2020, made in China. So I'm going to assume this is the old standard flying base. We'll have a look at the instruction manual now. So first up, we have your typical instructions. I do wonder if they give us a choice of weapon from the Thunderhawk cannon or the battle cannon, or was it a turbo laser? I don't remember, it was a long time ago I looked into the Thunderhawk. Looks to be a fairly straightforward assembly. Lots of little bolters and sponsons to put on. Is that a las cannon on the top or not? I don't actually know. I do feel that this kit is missing something by not having the T on the top of the rear wing there. I think the old one won on aesthetics there. However, the new one's cockpit area and slightly tapered edge design down the side, I do think is superior. And on the back we have a little bit of gumph. The Thunderhawk Gunship fulfills a number of different strategic and tactical roles within the vast armoury of the Adeptus Astartes. Primarily, it is the mission of this airborne behemoth to act as a dropship, delivering its deadly cargo of elite space marines into the furious heat of battle. But its role is not limited purely to transport and deployment. The Thunderhawk is a formidable heavy weapons platform in its own right, equipped with multiple heavy bolters and las cannon with which to scour a landing zone ahead of a troop insertion, and to engage both offensively and defensively with enemy aircraft. A prodigious complement of missiles or bombs for destroying ground targets, and last, but by no means least, a dorsal-mounted turbo laser destructor. This potent macro weapon is easily capable of tearing apart all but the most heavily armoured of enemy aircraft from the skies, and we'll put that to the test at some point. So down here we can see that the Thunderhawk Gunship is the bomber class and comes in at 44 points. It can be equipped with a pair of Hellstrike missiles and a pair of wing bombs. They are chosen from the following list at 2 points each and may be equipped with up to 3 additional weapons. So is one in the middle and one either side, or do you have 3 on one wing? Not sure about that one. We'll look at that later. So here is the part everyone has been looking forward to. The sprues. Now here we have the side of the hull, 2 large wings, some las cannons down here which looks nice. The detail on this does look to be very nice, and I have to say size wise, you know, it's sort of finger length long. I'll see if I can get you a comparison. Everyone likes a Primaris's comparison, so it's almost 1, 2 and a bit Primarises in length. I'll give you a full comparison video when we do the review after we've built the gunship. I'm not sure what this part is. I assume it's the bottom of the engines. I'll just try and get you a better look at some of these parts. These las cannon are very spindly. It's going to be interesting taking those off the sprue without causing any damage. Just look at all the detail in these engine assemblies here. It really does look very nice. I do wonder if the front ramp will come down. We'll have a look at that now. But anyway, that's sprue number 1. Here we are now with sprue number 2, and my first impression is these landing gear parts here are very, very spindly, but that's always part of the fun. There's your turbo laser destructor. There, even comes with a front there, so we don't have to drill the barrel on that. Where is the front ramp? This is the big question. I literally can't see it, but yes, there it is. Sadly, the front ramp cannot be assembled to be open. Never mind, we won't worry too much about that. This is a nice part. I do have to say the detail on this is very, very good. And this long tubular piece is interesting in a number of ways. One, because it's a flight stick extender to make it higher off the base, but equally I don't think we've seen many sprues where the pipe has come down and in, showing that they can make some weapon barrels in future which won't have to be in two halves that you glue together and sand down. So that to me is a very interesting part of this kit. Hopefully that sets precedent for future releases, having some nice gun barrels. Anyway, here are the wings, and here are some optional weapons. Lots of fiddly bits over here, but all in all, there's not a huge amount of parts, so I'm hoping this thing goes together very, very quickly. But I'll put it all together and then we'll do a review video. So there you go, the unboxing of the Aeronautica Imperialis Thunderhawk Gunship. What did you think of that? Will you be buying one? And if you do, which Legion or Space Marine chapter will you be painting it as? Will you be using it in-game, or will you be using it for a piece of scenery? Do you think maybe Epic will be coming out at some point soon to take advantage of all these smaller scale kits? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to see some more videos, then check out the playlist up here somewhere. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That means use Sam. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.